Hello everyone, it's Sue Ralph here with Birdcage Craft Studio, bringing you crafting tips number 11, me to you. And today I'd like to just talk to you about the VersaMark watermark stamp pad, which is this one. And I'm just going to show you a technique on how to use this, and then you can emboss an image, you know, for your card, scrapbook page, whatever. So first of all, you want a piece of white cardstock, which I've got here, and I'm just going to use an embossing buddy, and that actually just eliminates the static that you can sometimes get and the powder can cling to. So I'm just going to wipe it all over my piece of cardstock. Then I'm going to take my VersaMark pad and I'm just going to stamp up the image, and this is the feather off the stamp set, a new stamp set from Stampin' Up called Four Feathers. Put my teeth back in. Okay, so I'm going to stamp the image down. Okay, and then lift it up. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get my embossing powder, and this is Tangerine Tango, and just sprinkle it all over. And then just tap that off onto my piece of scrap paper. And then you've got your image, and as you can see, the ink just caught on the end of my rubber stamp. So what I'm going to do is just use a very small paintbrush just to get that embossing powder off, just so then I don't have any extra sort of in the way when I'm going to use my heat gun. Now, a lot of you will probably know, but for new beginners, this is a heat gun. It's not like a hairdryer. It's an intense heat, and can you see it's just got a small area that the hot air comes out of, and it does get very hot. A tip for using this is it's better to pre-warm it up, and then you'll find that your embossing will go a lot quicker. And I'm just going to pull this in, if I can get the right way, just to see if I can show you a bit closer. As soon as you put the heat onto the image, you'll find that it will start to go sort of a glossy look. Let's see what we can do. It's going to be a bit noisy for a few seconds. Now, I don't know if the camera will pick this up. Basically, you just want to move very slowly just over the image until it starts to change colour and starts to get glossy. And then you should find that as you're working your way up, the dried look then becomes glossy, and then you know that you've covered all of it with the hot air. And then you're left with your image, whoops, like that. And then just a further trick that I'm going to show you is to bring back in your block, or you could actually use just your glass mat. And I'm just going to bring in one of the markers, put some colour down onto the block. I'm not actually showing this very well, am I? And I'm just going to pick up the colour with my blender pen, and then I can just go over the embossed image, and then I can just bring out a little bit more of the colour just by going over with the marker pen, the ink and the blending pen. I prefer to do it this way because I sometimes find that just using the marker pen on their own is just a little bit too intense. This way you get more of a subtle colour. So that's a way that you use your VersaMark pen, your VersaMark ink, just to give yourself a different look to one of your stamping images that you're going to do. Okay, I'll be back tomorrow. See you then. Bye.